The Newfoundland Black Bear, Ursus americanus hamiltoni, is a unique subspecies of the American black bear that lives exclusively on the island of Newfoundland, Canada. Known for its impressive size and adaptations to the northern climate, this bear has long intrigued both wildlife biologists and outdoor enthusiasts. But beyond its physical traits, however, one of the most fascinating aspects of this bear is its temperament. Understanding the temperament of the Newfoundland black bear requires looking at its behavior in the wild, how it interacts with humans, and the various factors that influence its actions. As a whole, black bears tend to be shy, cautious, and largely non-aggressive animals. Despite their formidable size and strength, they are not naturally inclined to seek confrontation with humans or other animals unless provoked. Instead, they rely on avoidance and retreat when they sense danger. This baseline temperament also applies to the Newfoundland black bear, though its remote environment and isolated population give it some unique behavioral traits. In the wild, Newfoundland black bears spend most of their time foraging. Their temperament is strongly tied to their need for food, especially during late summer and fall when they are preparing for hibernation. They are opportunistic omnivores, feeding on berries, grasses, roots, insects, fish, carrion, and occasionally young moose or caribou calves. Because of the relatively sparse human population in Newfoundland, these bears retain much of their natural wariness. They are less habituated to human presence compared to black bears in more populated regions of North America. This means they are more likely to avoid encounters than to approach people, displaying a temperament that leans toward caution rather than curiosity. The temperament of Newfoundland black bears in relation to humans is generally non-confrontational. Most bears prefer to keep their distance, and when surprised or approached, they often retreat quickly. However, as with any wild animal, there are exceptions. Bears that have learned to associate humans with food, whether through garbage, campsites, or hunting bait stations, may show bolder behavior. While the Newfoundland subspecies is not known for aggression toward humans, its sheer size and strength demand respect. A startled bear or a mother with cubs can react defensively. This makes it crucial for people in bear country to understand bear safety and avoid unintentionally provoking them. The temperament of Newfoundland black bears can vary significantly depending on the time of year. Spring, after emerging from hibernation, bears are hungry and focused on replenishing their energy. They may appear more active and determined in their search for food, but still avoid unnecessary conflict. Summer, with an abundance of vegetation and berries, their behavior is relatively calm. They spend much of their time foraging and conserving energy. Fall. This is a critical time when bears prepare for hibernation. Known as hyperphagia, this period of intense feeding makes bears more active and persistent in seeking food. Their temperament may appear more determined, though not necessarily aggressive, as survival drives the behavior. Winter, during hibernation, their activity and interactions with the outside world are minimal. Like other bears, female Newfoundland black bears display a notable shift in temperament when raising cubs. Mothers are extremely protective of their young, often showing aggression toward perceived threats. While they usually avoid human encounters, if a person or another animal approaches too closely, a mother bear can act defensively. This maternal instinct is one of the few scenarios where aggression is more likely. Several factors can shape the temperament of individual bears. Food availability. Scarcity of food can lead to more persistent and bold behavior. Human influence. Bears that have been fed or habituated to humans lose their natural fear, becoming bolder and potentially more dangerous. Age and sex. Younger bears are often more curious and reckless, while older bears tend to be more cautious. Males, especially during mating season, may appear more assertive. The temperament of the Newfoundland black bear is best described as cautious, reserved, and primarily focused on survival. These bears are not naturally aggressive and tend to avoid confrontation with humans, though they are capable of defending themselves if threatened. Their temperament can shift with the seasons, food availability, and maternal instincts, but overall, they embody the classic black bear behavior of preferring avoidance over aggression. For those who live in or visit Newfoundland, respecting the black bear's space and understanding its temperament is key to safe coexistence. With the right knowledge and precautions, people can appreciate the majesty of these animals without conflict, allowing them to continue playing their vital role in the island's ecosystem.